Hello again. It's time for another drawing of a Splatoon character. Splatoon manga specifically. And this time we're going to be drawing Skull again upon request. So let's get right to that. Another basic head shape. But as you know, we're probably not going to keep this downward part because of, Skull's skull bandana. But first we'll start out. It really helps to have a reference of the skull bandana on your side. I don't exactly have that with me, but I can still remember it pretty well, so start out with ear shapes. Just very gentle ear shapes. And the difference you're going to want to notice is folding like this, because his gear goes over his face like so. It's gonna take a lot of adjusting because Skull is a little bit difficult because of his uniqueness, but that's what all makes for a good challenge. You just go like that. There've definitely been better than this. Hold on. Better times where I've drawn Skull, but it's all about fixing up and progressing at the necessary times. Definitely helps if you erase that after a while, so you don't feel too off. And put his head like that. Skull is a lovely boy, he really is. I thought before, we knew anything about him, he was gonna be just, completely evil for some reason, but no, he's just a sweet-liking boy. That is very unique. Bro, why are your eyebrows like that? I was born this way. Yeah. So, we do the inkling hairline. The usual biz. Don't forget. And Skull's actual tentacles are very unique. I discovered that, a while back. Or it was just one of those details you don't pay attention to too much, but when you see them, it's oh, his stick up like a bunny rabbit. And it's honestly kind of adorable. No other Inkling's tentacles stick up. I guess you could call it the true first custom design outside of Emperor and Prince. Or maybe you can even count Gloves' stitched on tentacles as unique as well. But yeah. So, tentacles like so. Sorry about that, had to cut the video because somebody decided to barge in here and not close the door. I like to have, actual ambience. Yeah, those tentacles look sort of okay, but we're gonna adjust them as usual. Skull is a very interesting Inkling. Something still feels off about these tentacles. I don't know what. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're gonna get with the bottom tentacle. Alright, this is our general shape so far. It's looking pretty snazzy, pretty nice. Erase that line. His eyes are, you know, somewhat that shape a little bit. Like, it's always good to have references with you if you can find them. You know, it's for goodness of your heart. I don't think I have the eye shape right, but I'm doing this in one go as you do. Or, you know what? I think it is right. I think it is right. I have OCs that I draw that have, you know, different eye shape, but use the same or similar gear as Skull. So I kind of mix that up. Just adjust for the mask. You know, the squid mask. Just very gently do that. And that. And since he has no eyebrows, he kind of has this, like, eyebrow impression thing going on. Like so. And for the mask, bandana, I do this. Your sort of like bone shape. And the nose of the skull is kind of an upside down heart. Or at least that's how I do it. It works pretty well. And you have, you know, just guideline everything out. Here's your lower jaw. That kind of pieces in. Again, you adjust as you need. Because it's a very tricky process drawing Skull as you do. And so, now onto the fangs, which go like this. And there is space between. You just kind of like draw it on like that for now. And your teeth are relatively this shape, but on some of them you don't go all the way through there, see? It's just for the authenticity of the thing. You get your bottom tooth, more shaping of the skull to look right. Your bottom tooth goes up, smooth. Ignore my lisping as we do the same with those teeth once more. You know. And though it's not exactly accurate because it's a complicated piece of clothing, you've got somewhat the works. Again, we adjust to making it work. Skull I really like. You know, he's a very beautiful boy. You draw in the ear lines. I noticed that the squids don't actually have these ear lines. I just kind of do them because it's an art style trait thing. And we do the patterns on the side. There. He has the tiniest of patterns. I did a lot of studying his skull bandana for a while, you know. And you get the tie in the back right there. I wonder if, like, the artist that draws the Splatoon manga did the updo because he like, mistook it for, like, where he was drawing the bandana's tie. You know, I feel like that's, like, a common mistake that turned into a beauteous trait, and I love it. I love it so much. And so, let's keep going with our little pattern because it continues on to the back. And you know, speaking of skulls, that frickin' Switch direct release. We're gonna move on to the eyes now. Or, you know what, color in black here. You know, where it needs to go. But anyway, as I was saying, you can tell by my talk of bones that I'm going to be talking about the Undertale for Switch reveal. And honestly, you know, everyone's like saying Sans for Smash, but personally, Mettaton belongs on any stage, okay? Mettaton belongs on any stage. If not Mettaton, Undyne. And if not Undyne, Papyrus. But still, regardless, moving on. We're coloring Skull's bandana. You know what? Skins of the S4 for Smash would be pretty cool too. It would just rock in general. Imagine a gag where it's Octo expansion time in the Splatoon manga. Ryder's there being Agent 3, but Goggles, who's the other Agent 3, is like, oh crap, I gotta go fight in Smash. Trademark. Goodbye, guy. I'll see you after I get my butt kicked. Oh no. Ryder, what the hell is a Smash? And then fucking Goggles just like, I don't know, but I'm gonna go do it. Bye. And off he goes. No one can stop him. No one can stop him. But anyhow, here's our little skull bandana, our made trademark event. Put in some little details like bandana foldings. You know. Maybe shave down. But spooky. Yeah. It feels so wrong not drawing eyebrows. It just feels so wrong. Like that, maybe, too. And let's draw those big old eyes for his big old face. And with little eye shines, of course. And you know, I swear in some panels I see like this special thing his eyes do. So, okay, I'm gonna show you here. We have the black in the middle here. And then, like, Danganronpa, I think, style things. I don't know anything about Danganronpa. I've just seen the eye style, and I find it aesthetically pleasing. So you got that going on. Let's add some shading. And my pencil's a little dull here, so let's define out some things a little more. You know, just so we know where we're going. Defining is always like, you know, something you must do. We've got our little thingamabobbers here, and some tentacle workings. And let's go with his shirt and such. Gotta draw that octotee, which I really should have a reference with me for, but I don't have that, so that sucks. Like, I swear I kind of... I know it was crappy of me to do this a little bit unprepared, but hey, it still looks good. Yeah, there are those. Let's get those broad shoulders. And you know what I find freaking great about the octotee? Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Freaking loud bursts into the room. But we're all good now. And maybe we'll draw here. Just, you know, strong fist. What is this fist gonna be full of? Oh, you know, candy. Because, you know, sweet tooth and all that. We draw it like that. We could cut it here for the, armbands. Right there. Let's do the octo pattern. 4, 6, 7, 8, you know, just divvy that in there. Kind of have a little indication of that thumb. And let's see, just let's have a bar of chocolate. Bum bum right there. Yeah. Just a bar of chocolate. A big old lollipop. Like a big old rainbow sucker. Lollipop sucker. I don't care what you call it. I'm a sucker. Haha. I'm a sucker for suckers. What else? Something Tootsie Roll like? Sorta. Weird candy taffy thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we got. He's like, I will defeat you with this candy. And I need more on the side of Japanese treat here. where we need to erase this a little bit. Candy. Candy. There we go. And like that. That thing. Yeah. That's our candies. This took way longer than I expected, but hey, it's Skull and it's figuring out his thing, and oh my goodness, I really hope I didn't zone out during this video or anything. That would suck. Because, as you can see, this is being done from a phone, and I have no good tools in my possession. So, we do that. And a little bit of, I just drew that there. You know, his arm extended out, sorta, to be like that. Yeah. Or you know what? Since that's a bit clunky looking, you kind of have it like this, so it's more straight up-ish looking. You see that? He's got his candy. And, hold on, I might have a reference for that shirt. Unfortunately, I don't have a reference for the shirt. I may draw it incorrectly, but I'm gonna do my best from memory. You know, as I have been doing. And the fun thing to remember about this shirt is that in game, it has sequins. This whole area is a bunch of sequins. You can just draw it like fish scales almost. You know? That's your cheat here. Fish scale sequins will do the job just nicely if you want to just make a quick sketch out. Like it's either sequins or even better bejewels, so Skull rocks that shiny style. And I think that's really pure about him, wearing such beautiful sequins. I love it. And something like that. I'm trying really hard here to remember. I feel like I'm close. Like, I think if I quit out of my camera right now, it'll stop the video, which I don't want. I'll have to test out at another time. But the thing is, one of the good things for having a physical copy here is for things like this. You don't want to be without the reference, and I would look at it on my Switch, but that update's not out yet, so I can't, and I don't feel like booting up my Wii U to look at the thing. And plus, looking back at the old Splatoon 1 layout would probably depress me. So, we're just doing our best here. I think I'm pretty close. I'd be surprised if I'm on, like, right on the mark. And I'm telling you to be honest, you know, I wouldn't want to mislead you on how he looks. Like, I remember everything but the detail. Like, here, it's... Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself, too. I'm sorry, guys. But everything else is okay. You'll find it... This is a 90% accuracy instead of 100 that it usually has. But to be fair, I'm too busy looking at Skull's adorable face. We're all too busy looking at Skull's adorable face. Even if he's, you know, the toughest, meanest shooter around, you know, he's still a good Squid Kid. Here he is in all his glory. And hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to ask anything you like. You know, requests, Pokemon, Undertale, everything. Just anything. Alright, bye.